And as we told you earlier, Dave Evans is about to leave for Iraq. He will be part of a mission funded by the State Department to improve prosthetic shops in Iraq. And Dave Evans joins us now. Welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
When do you go?
Well, I was supposed to leave on the 18th. We were postponed for about a week, so I'll be leaving late next week.
Okay, so this month, end of this month.
Yeah, this month. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where will you be?
We'll be in northern Iraq, southeast of Mosul, in a town called Erbil. I think it's pronounced Erbil. Okay. And then we're going down to Kirkuk as well to look at another hospital there. Okay. Moving in the country right now is, kind of dangerous time too, so we have to be very careful about our movements and so forth. We'll be examining, looking at infrastructure of old facilities that need to be rehabbed, re-equipped, and a lot of this infrastructure has been destroyed, and these guys just need to be upgraded. What
kind of infrastructure?
Well, buildings, water, electricity. We need to make sure that we have all that is available to us.
What about the shops themselves and the folks who make these prosthetic devices? What do they need?
Well, they need equipment. They need equipment. They need componentry, parts to make the limbs and so forth, and they need some great training. Iraq is different than some of the countries I've worked in. I use a lot of componentry made by the ICRC, International Committee of the Red Cross, and it's very rudimentary, but very inexpensive. But the Iraqis are saying they'd rather have state-of-the-art modular systems for prosthetics, which is well and good if they can pay for it.
How do they pay for it?
I would hope they'd come up with some money from oil sales or whatever.
Sure. So these folks, you are training and looking at Iraqi citizens who are making prosthetic devices, correct? For other Iraqis. These are not U.S. military making prosthetics for U.S. military.
No, but I'm trying to talk to the State Department and and the military to let these guys do about 4 months of work at Walter Reed, where they'll see state-of-the-art equipment, state-of-the-art socket design, and so forth. And we'll see how that works out.
You've been all over the world traveling because of your prosthetic expertise. You wear them, you use them, you make them. Is there anything, have you ever been in a situation like this before, an ongoing war in Iraq or in a country that is really war-torn, really difficult to travel in? Have you been there before? So you kind of know what to expect.
Right. Cambodia was bad. Sierra Leone was bad. I was also in Angola and Ethiopia. When fighting was still going on in those countries as well.
What was it like working under those conditions?
Careful. You keep your antenna up and you try to stay as safe as possible.
Did you do good work there? Tell us about, for instance, Angola. You go to Angola, you do your work, you come away from it. Do you feel like you actually got something done?
Oh, absolutely. We have 15 people who are university trained running one of the largest facilities in that part of Africa. And we left after our 10-year commitment, and they're now got it up and running and doing very fine, thank you.
Is that right? So you feel as if you can have success in Iraq as well?
Oh, absolutely. I think, when it comes down to it, once a person's an amputee, they're wounded, they're pretty much out of the game. And I don't care what your politics are, what your religion is. If you want me to work on you, the only thing I request is you be an amputee. That's what I need to do. So I think it's going to work out. And we've got a lot of bridges to build after that war is over. And I think starting out with a humanitarian effort on this scale is a good start.
Something interesting about you, you grew up in Cabin Creek, West Virginia. You made a career here, but you now live in Guatemala.
Well, I started doing so much volunteer work in the 80s, back in Vietnam and in Cambodia and then in Central America. It got to a point where I couldn't maintain a job here and do the work I was doing. And I decided that for a lot of reasons, I really enjoyed the work overseas. I really enjoyed doing that.
Dave Evans, thank you so much and good luck. Hope to talk to you again about how it all went in Iraq.
Thank you.
Thank you.